Alright. Welcome to our podcast.
I felt that.
We're here with Dylan White, Sam Reese, and Joseph Catabay. And obviously me,
Did we
the
start?
commissioner. Yeah, we started.
Oh, I
I
thought we
didn't
was
mean
okay.
to. I thought there was a different start button, but I accidentally just clicked start.
Who's the commissioner?
Me.
No idea, honestly. Some retard.
I agree.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've done a podcast because I'm kind of too stupid to post them from Discord. And so we've recorded several, but I mean, just none of them have been posted because we can't figure out how. Not we, me, can't figure out how to download it.
Always fucking something up.
Yeah, but so we've got an entire season worth of games to talk about, and it's been a weird season just because this is really the most competitive year we've had by a long shot. I mean, we've only played 2 years, but last season there was really only two teams that were kind of leaps and bounds ahead of everybody else, and this year there's a lot of teams that can beat a lot of teams. What
Literally.
what are some games that have stood out to you guys?
Me personally, again, that stood out to me. Like early on in the season was Barons in fourth, because I thought they was gonna be good.
They suck.
Yeah, that was kind of a. They like showed how bad the Force are.
Yeah, and the Force have definitely made major improvements since then. Like the team has just looked better, but compared to the beginning of the season where, the hype the Force had is just really fallen off.
Yeah, it was a big hype team.
Very big.
I mean, there was at one point people were, saying that Conference 2 might have the three best teams in the league.
No.
And
Then
now
Conference
that's
2
not the case.
number 1 and number 2 best teams, or number 1 and number 3.
Number 1 and 3?
Wait, Conference 2 has Barons, right?
Yeah.
There's oh yeah, then 1 and 3 probably.
I can't argue. I don't know. I would say I'd probably keep them 1 and 2 for now, but I don't know.
I don't know that Kodiak's getting Barons team looks hot.
Well,
Yeah, for real.
I don't know because after the Kodiaks, that's what I'm talking about. This season has just been so weird because first you have the Jets get blown out, which you can take with a grain of salt because they did change their playbook. But then right after the Jets get blown out, the Kodiaks blow out the Barons. But then the Kodiaks get blown out by the Jets, who the Barons just blew out. So that triangle of games is so weird.
Yeah.
It's like that Pac-12 circle is stuck. Or like all beat each other in just a circle.
Yeah, it's hard to tell in that group who's the best.
Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, the Bermuda Triangle. Perfect.
See, Kodiak's played a minute. Yeah. Fourth game.
What's the fourth game?
Kodiak's Knights.
Ooh, that'll be telling.
It's like the only good game this week.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have Kodiaks there.
Yeah, I agree.
The Knights are gonna lose at some point. They're not gonna go, 9-0. Get like we saw last year, and so I think that. Oh, I didn't even realize we lost.
I didn't either.
Oh, we did? Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think there's any way the Knights go like full 9-0. But who have they played the Barons yet?
No, not yet.
And they haven't
That's what
played.
I'm saying. Like, they could lose to the Barons later on. It's not good yet.
Yeah, I just don't see a way anybody ever goes 9-0. I think last year the Knights just had the best team we're ever gonna see.
But Kodiaks had that Dylan and Chance connection.
Yeah. That team was solid too. I wish they would have made the finals so we could have saw that team run it back, but they could not.
Give me flashbacks.
PTSD.
I
Yeah,
got my
that-
revenge on the Jets, so I'm not tripping.
Yeah. Dylan got his revenge. I'm so excited for the playoffs this year, though. And there's gonna be like so many good games just left and right.
I still feel like conference one's more competitive.
You think Conference One's gonna be more competitive?
What?
You think Conference One is?
Yeah, because like you got Moose Sharks and Neptunes like all on the same level, and you got Knights and Jets, Kodiaks and Jets on the same level. So it's
Yeah,
a roller
and
coaster.
I think with Spillers on the Moose, we can go ahead and just talk about that while we're here. I mean, what the Moose team is going to look like with Grayson Spillers, because it's kind of flipped the team on its head compared to what we previously had seen.
Yeah, because it was big based.
Yeah, and it was very just kind of a slow, grinded out tempo.
Mm-hmm. But now that they got exposed, it's going to be very high.
Yeah, their starting lineup looks a lot like the Kodiak's team he played on, which, I mean, he had a lot of success there, so you definitely expect him to try and recreate that. But they've got Dalen playing the small forward, and he's only like 6'6", 6'7". He's not very big. He was their shooting guard.
Yeah.
But he does have Jahamas and Dallas Roberts on the inside. So it's not like they're lacking an interior presence either.
Is Dallas that good?
He's like a better version of JJ Carr. No disrespect if you watch this, JJ. I love you. He's
defensive.
That's exactly how he's gonna score you like somehow. I feel like he always has 8 points every single game, no matter what. But he's always gonna have you like 2 or 3 blocks and 10 boards. He plays really good help side. Like you think it's an open layup, then out of nowhere Dallas Roberts appears and sends it to the moon.
Is he a filler player?
Yeah, he used to be Dom Trainer.
Oh, okay.
Isn't Dom a small forward?
He played small forward on the Lowriders because they had like when Dink took over instead of whoever their captain, Aiden James. He was a center, and they had Dom Trainer, who was originally a power forward, so he could play small forward, and JJ Carr. So they just ran like 3 bigs on the floor at the same time.
I feel like the team's gonna be better.
Do you guys expect the Moose? That's one of the questions I wanted to ask. Do you guys expect the Moose to improve or like get worse now that they've switched from Sean to Grayson?
I think they get a little better because teams that are just fully center based haven't been really good. Because they're really good on defense. They're just okay on offense. Like against scores those Knights and Kodiaks.
Well, they just lost their like center player, like Sean Randall. He was like the anchor of the defense, so like I don't know how. I'm just gonna have to wait and see.
I feel like their defense could still be fine just because of the fact they have Jahames now, because Jahames has always been a solid defender, and Dallas Roberts is a good defender. But it's one of those things, like you said, they're running 3 guards in the perimeter, so it's gonna rely on those bigs a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm expecting good things out, but they're gonna have a lot of it's gonna be they're gonna have to find a playbook too.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
I found the butthole. And damn, which one is it on the orange?
Go.
Oh, I'll go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, is that one over there, Jay Carter?
Go, Jay
Jay
Carter,
Carter, you have
go.
not said a word.
Jay Carter, what's your input on the moose?
Asian noise. What's your input on the moose, Jay Carter?
I really don't know how Pearson will even lead that team. I really don't have any upside from them.
Yeah.
The Wubba team though, I think defensively wise they're pretty good. They're like the top two defense.
Not anymore.
Yeah, probably not anymore though.
They played the first game of this. They played the Sharks the last game of the week.
So they're favorites in that game, I would say, by a pretty good
Yeah, they
amount.
should win.
I mean, they're gonna have to simcast in that game if they want to compete and do anything. I mean, they need to win more than anything. But I'm just saying, like, just in comparison to other teams, you'd want to see a simcast. It's hard to compare teams now that everything's gotten so competitive and be like, well, they lost this game, but they lost this game, just like we talked about that triangle of the Kodiaks, Jets, and Barons. Like, you can't
Yeah.
always compare teams, or sometimes it's never going to make any sense at all. But you kind of, against a team like the Sharks, you expect to see a blowout because every good team has blown the Sharks out. And this is a better Sharks than anybody else has seen because they did get Aiden Van, and he's going to help Bug with the scoring a lot. But still, you still want to see a simcast.
What?
Have we played the Sharks?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I don't
We
know.
haven't played the Knights.
We're finna play the right.
I don't know. The Moose to me are gonna have to make some big trades, or just find a better playbook, or find some things that work because the Moose are gonna end up with the Kodiaks most likely as the 2 seed,
Definitely.
unless something crazy happens and the Kodiaks beat the Knights. The Kodiaks kind of have to beat the Knights if they want the 1 seed. But regardless, you're stuck with the Kodiaks or Jets, which is a rock and a hard place. I mean, nobody wants to play either of those teams.
You don't want to play any of the top 4 teams right now.
No, I
If you're
think
not one of those top 4 teams.
I think they're just heavy powerhouses that might be undefeatable from here on out, unless they're going against each other.
I don't think any
Barons
of
stuff.
the bottom 6 stand a chance.
Knights and Jets have an easy schedule from now on. Because Jets has played all 3 of them.
And the Jets still won one of them. That's the thing about them.
Oh my God, Sam. What the hell?
I want to talk about it.
It's okay. We're at 3rd. Just nobody else die.
I'll get Brad.
Don't die. Don't die.
Oh, shit.
Oklahoma Bear wins up.
60 seconds.
How did you lose to the spinner?
Jay Carter,
They're not going to the playoff this year. I'm left.
Nah, Brady's alive. Brady's alive.
Yes.
Really
Yes. Go team.
What was we saying?
I don't know. We were talking about the Moose. But yeah, for the Moose to compete.
I think the Moose are offensively. I think they're a really slow team too. They really have no fast pace.
Yeah, but now they got
They're gonna
Grayson.
get better on offense and worse on defense.
That's kind of seems like the trade that's going to have to be made to me, and it's going to take them a while to figure it out, I think, because it's going to be a new team. Like, this is something different than they've ever played before, because they're so used to just like working the shot clock down and trying to find like the best shot they could. But they cannot do that
Hey,
anymore.
Brady, look in DMs. I finished the video.
I think
Okay.
to survive in school, you've got to be a very offensive team.
Definitely.
If you look at the top 4 teams, they all have amazing shooters.
Yeah, I mean, all the top 4 teams can score in like the 130s even. Just stay on the platform,
Stay on
Dylan.
the school.
Hey,
Stay on the
man. Hey,
skateboard.
come on, man. Hey, I'm in the back, man. Man.
Dylan, it's okay. A lot of people die in this one, so as long as like 2 of us qualify, we should be fine.
I only think like there's gonna be like 5 people.
Yeah, me and Jay Cotta have like played this, and like I finished last, but we still qualified.
I always finish first.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Did you just die, Jay Cotta?
Boy, I didn't know Asians made that noise. Sound like a goose, boy.
All right, Sammy. Oh, never mind. It's okay. All right, it's clutch time.
Oh, this is Brady.
I've done this many times before. Someone play the sound, and they're talking about Messi and that penalty kick. Messi done this many times before.
Yeah, I did.
Messi
That's
on a
not
million
good,
backs for a million popsicles.
To the amigo David De La Cruz in that corner. He shoots. I break.
David swears he's going to get on the bench. So it's kind of funny. I love David.
Dude, why is this trying to beat my
David De La
ass?
Cruz. Bro, speaking of the devil, he just snapped me. That's so weird.
Around Spain, around Europe. He's done it brilliantly for his nation in this competition.
Messi for a million flashbacks. Alright, what are our award races?
Ah!
He's him.
Messi on a million backs.
Our award races?
Yeah, like who we got winning each award?
I think MVP is Boston Korean.
You think? I feel like he's gonna get passed by Devontae. I have a feeling.
I don't.
I think Devontae just had more trials. He has had more games in Boston. We haven't seen much of him recently. They've
Yeah,
had like 2 bye weeks.
that's a good point. That's a good point. And Devontae's played against a lot of tough defenses. I mean, the end of the year, he's going to be on an absolute tear, I feel like, because they're going to have kind of an easy road from here on out. Like, I would expect to see the Jets win out.
Knights have to play Barons and the Coyotes.
And I don't feel like that's going to be a problem, though. I mean, against the Jets, Boston put up, like, 53 points. I mean, he's consistently been scoring, like, ridiculous numbers that we've never been seeing.
Oh my god.
Okay, it's okay, boys.
Let's go.
World Cup type beat.
No, we're losing.
No, I put it in
Oh
the
my
goal.
You put it in the wrong one, Dylan.
Fucking idiot.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Whoops.
Go put it in the yellow goal.
Okay.
Messi on a million backs.
Oh.
Goal! 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 Goal, 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 goal.
They do the Asian slide.
Oh god, we left him wide open.
Oh
Do the
no.
chop chop slide.
No!
Oh dear God, no, no,
Someone play
no.
defense. Someone gotta play defense. Someone gotta play defense.
Hey, y'all,
Oh my
y'all get
fucking
that.
god.
Y'all get that. I got this up here. I'm playing offense.
Go, Dylan.
Oh no 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 no!
Woohoo.
Keep it up!
Go,
Keep it up! Keep it up!
go, go.
Oh, whoever did that, Sam, you're God.
Hey, get it. Oh yeah.
Go, go, the Giant.
Hey, y'all play defense. Y'all play defense. We
Yeah,
got
defense,
it.
defense.
Go.
Oh, that ball sliding in. That ball sliding
Hey,
in.
what happens if we tie?
Overtime.
Oh, you
Penalty kicks.
Get in.
Oh.
Messi, Lionel Messi, on a million backs.
Let's go!
Ah! Ah! Take that suicide dive. World Cup.
Oh.
What was our
W.
next topic?
W.
All right. Anyways, defensive
Depoy.
player of the year. Who's
Defensive player of the year?
There's someone that's been putting up like I think it's Crackpot. If Crackpot keeps
Yeah,
up what he's doing
Drake
now,
Crackpot.
he's gonna break the league because he's played like 4 games and he's had 6, 6, and 7. I think he's had 3 6-block games and a 7-block game.
He's
Like
gonna drop off.
he might, but I mean, as of right now, it's hard for me not to put him at the 1.
Yeah.
Because what he's doing is crazy.
Yeah, I'm
He's
thinking.
putting up the numbers. How's his matchup scoring? Like, is his matchup scoring?
He's a power forward. Let's look at that. He's on the Outlaws, so they're power forward. And who's the lowriders power forward?
I think he runs center for the Outlaws because they're a small team.
Okay, so I don't know. We'll look at a different matchup. Who's the Moose power forward? Or was power forward? Dallas Roberts held him to 3, and then Sean Randall got 12. Held Plummer to 15, and Stacy's the small forward. Where's he power forward? Oh, he wasn't in that game. Drake wasn't in that Neptune's game. So he's not awful. I don't know if I can put him at the 1 yet. Who's above him? Oh, no one is.
Considering our case right now.
Ah!
So that's very.
Yeah, I think Crackpot. I think there's a good chance he falls off. If he falls off, it's gonna be anyone's game.
I feel like me or Dylan could take it.
Yeah, I feel like either of you two could.
I'm averaging, I think, like 2 blocks a game or something like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look at the thingy majigger. Everybody, ready up. What are y'all doing?
Dylan is averaging 0.8 blocks, 1.2 steals. So not bad there, and he held Grayson to 2 points.
Yeah, he's just
I'm
more of a
averaging 4 blocks a
lockdown.
game, 1.6 steals.
Ricky Blake definitely got to be up there. He's putting up like crazy steal and block numbers. Like he's got a lot of steals too. And
Ricky
Aiden
Blake
with the
has-
overall boost.
Yeah.
Isn't it tied with
But Ricky
Crackpot
Blake-
though?
No, I don't think Wait, did Crackpot get 7?
He should have. I think in their last game he had 7. He had 6 in the Sharks game. I think it might have been the one before that.
Yeah,
I know he had.
6 in the Lowriders.
Yeah, he had
6
he
in the
had 7
Sharks.
against the Moose.
Did he?
Yep,
Oh, he did. Okay.
which is impressive because he played against Sean Randall that game too.
Yeah.
He reminds me a lot of Anthony Davis.
Better get working on that. NBA players to
Oh yeah. What are some other awards we could talk about? Filler of the year. I think Bryce Greenwald's gonna get that. I mean, he kind of filled the cap. Wait, no, David could get it now. And do we count people who like are new to the server or like people who
I
like
say
come
just
in?
fillers in general. Like if
Then-
you filled a player.
I
Then
mean,
yeah.
do captains really like? I mean, I know they do their field, but are they really like fair for that?
Yeah, that is kind of true, but still, we'll probably add at some point like a non-captain of the year, but that's just kind of the Dylan White award.
New captain of the year or something like that.
No, just because I mean I feel like Jay Cotta is right about filler of the year, like to where every time that happens, it's like it's gonna be that. But that's a really good idea actually, Sam. Just do a new captain's award because if we were to do that award and allow captains in it, then the captain's gonna win it most likely. And if we did like a non-captain's award, then it's just gonna be the Dylan White award, and he's gonna win it every year because he's just on
Be like
another
the new
level.
captain. So like if you're a second captain and you're new, being your second captain, you can get it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
we could
I
do
like
like a-
that.
So it'd just be all around both captains, your first and second. It's like Jay Cotta, you're the second captain for the Jets, right?
Yeah, and the new one.
Yeah, and you're new, so you could win that award.
Yeah, I like that.
But fill a player, I think is gonna go to Chase. Phil Doug Bingus.
Actually, Phil,
Chase.
who disconnected that game? Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan did.
Oh, he's out of the party. What a goon. I didn't realize
I
that.
was wondering why he wasn't here. Here.
He's offline, I think. That's nuts. But yeah, Chase Warren's
One thing
definitely
that's-
one with that.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
What are we thinking about? I was gonna say sixth man, but like, don't want to do that. That's kind of hard. What about most improved?
Well, Spillers was gonna be my easy pick, but then like he moved to a captain. I don't know if you can give most improved to a captain. I think David.
think
If David comes back and GMs correctly, I think David could get most improved.
Definitely.
I think that's definitely would be what I would lean to if he just came back and like GM'd and did a good job.
We should have comeback player of the year for that or something.
Yeah, I would like an award like that. And I think if you don't count Spillers now that he's moved into a captain, because I mean then he's like literally upgrading overall, then I think Jaquan.
Yeah. I say we take Spiller's spot on that and give it to Greg. Because I mean, Greg took Spiller's old player. Pretty much.
Oh yeah, that is true.
So it could.
And did David technically take Greg's?
Well, I was
Yeah.
gonna say that, but I'm not gonna put him there since he's a new player. Actually, I might, because he did have a really good game tonight. So I'll probably leave him there if he keeps the stats up. That was what I was more worried about, like David filling that spot, not playing to Greg's level, but being in the MVP race. Ready up, Dylan.
I could never imagine seeing David De La Cruz in the MVP race. I don't care if he filled Greg.
David De La Cruz.
Yeah, we got David De La Cruz in the corner. He took us any breaks.
Hey, but that one play with the Force Jets, that was kind of a nice touch at the end.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Also-
the most memorable David thing ever.
While we're here talking about the Neptunes, what do you guys think? What are your expectations for the Neptunes? Like, what do you expect from them from here on out in the season?
Bro, they're gonna tank. They should go for the first overall pick.
Who are they gonna take? Really? I don't think this is the tank year, to be honest.
I think there are some good players.
I think that's the thing. I think there's a lot of good players, so I don't feel like tanking is going to be worth it because I think you're going to get, for any of those bottom like 4 teams that are in the play-in tournament, I think you're going to get an almost equivalent value there. The first pick, you just kind of get your pick of that talent, and later on, you're kind of like the 4th pick, you're just going to have to take best available.
I don't
I
see
feel
him
like
getting any better.
Yeah, I feel like they gotta trade for someone that can shoot right now.
Yeah,
Who's
I
their
agree with
big?
that.
Evan Solo?
Yeah, it's Evan Solo, but he got absolutely destroyed.
I think he got
Yeah,
dunked on by like
the
every
whole-
player on the Jets.
Oh my god.
Devontae dunked on him like twice.
Requeese baptized him.
Requeese murdered him like twice. Devontae really just, the cheerleaders came out, all his baby mamas appeared, and then he just kind of went nuts in the second quarter. We figured out we could lock onto the cheerleaders in timeouts.
Hey, I
Like
don't care what
someone,
anyone says. Y'all know Savior Hawkins?
yeah.
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 Hey, no one can fuck with that dude.
I thought he was a high school player.
Y'all saw he did the what's his name?
Uh-uh.
No, you know what I'm talking about, Sam. He dunked on what did he do? Didn't he dunk on Devontae?
He's a high school.
No, you know what I'm talking about.
No, there was a player named Hawkins, and he did.
Yeah, that was him.
What you talking about?
That was
Yeah.
him. Because he originally played for the Barons until he moved to high school.
He's him. My bad. I just had to get that out there.
That's cool.
Devontae pulled a Jordan Poole and then saw baddies in the front row and then was like, okay, let me handle this. And then at the end of the game, David Lightskin stared, cheered this random mom in the in the freaking. No, he did he put like his hands on his chin and
It was
everything.
not the mom. It was not
Oh my God. It was definitely the kid.
It was. It was not. You have to find David for that. That was very.
It's so
Bro.
good. No, Dylan, I'm finna send it to you. Jay Cotta made it.
That was the quickest edit I've ever made.
I'm gonna post it too.
Who could the Neptunes even trade for first shooters? I feel like they could get Chris.
Oh no, I put Rizzy upstairs.
It's okay, you can fix it. It's sending.
Think Neptunes can get K9?
I do
Yeah,
think
but
that should be something to explore.
Yeah.
I think they should have done it with Dubé though, but
I don't think the Outlaws should do it, but I think Neptune should definitely push for it.
I think the Outlaws need to start exploring other options. On the stream where he's looking at is like a mom and two kids though.
No,
It's in like the student section. It's like a bunch of kids waiting to get autographs, and he just looks over there and like starts hitting them with the light skin.
Oh, never mind.
Why did you tell us all to go there, Jacob?
You told us that.
Oh my god.
My fault. I didn't know who that was. I didn't mean to do that.
You're a bitch, Dylan. I love you.
Love you too.
Everyone's going to this hole.
Forever.
Oh my god.
GM of the year, Brady. You're really the only one I can do that. Like, who's your GM of the year?
Jim of the year, bro.
Well, like, Brady sees all the adjustments and stuff. So, like,
Yeah, I think Sam right now has got the advantage, but Devontae is one that I've got pretty close behind him. But it's not even. I won't say it's not close because Devontae does do a great job. But I don't think no one's really been close to the adjustments Sam makes week in and week out. And the preparation that he has into every game. A lot of people don't see it. That's the thing is like people look at the awards and they're like, how am I not there? Like what? Where am I at?
To be honest, Sam's just like that.
But I mean, Sam's really on another level. To where like I mean, not Nas last year would have been, dude. Where do I go?
I'm so confused.
I'm literally like I've used all of them. Oh my god! Thank God.
Nas
Y'all haven't qualified? What are y'all doing? Singing your ass?
Easily won it last year. There's no question about that.
Yeah, that's it. Nas is the only person that would give Sam like a run right now.
But he disappeared.
Yeah, but he's gone.
It's Aiden James time.
How'd I get back here?
He's
Bruh.
upset.
I'm
Jay
angry.
caught a vision.
What about me?
Right, well,
Coop. My mom. Crenshaw.
He said cool.
Thank you.
Oh my god, when I go back, I hate that one. I hate it. Hey, I'm gonna end my life.
What the fuck is he saying?
Rawr, rawr. But Chance has been kind of on his stuff lately. Chance has been doing good. So
Talking about how he's not there and all that.
he was
Yeah, I
gone
sent
for a
you,
while, but he came back, which was good. So that's why I put him in there because he made two really good trades. I think he'll probably set up my 3 spot because just he's made 2 really solid trades that are better this team.
Man, anyone could have made that trade. Greg don't know what he's doing. Like, he should have accepted our offer.
What even was your guys' number?
I'll tell
It
you
was
what.
way better than... Way
We
better.
had Barron's got Peyton Plummer, Zach Bird, and Tyler White, which is a 90, 77, and a 75. And Neptune's got Jordan Bacon, who's an 86, and then a Feller 78 and Kilo 76.
Honestly, I think it was planned. I think
I don't though because Chance was gonna get Sean to fill him. That's what I was saying, is that Chance was already planning on filling him with Sean Randall, but Sean wouldn't answer us, and then I was like, "Do you know of anyone that you would like to fill this?" And then he was like, "I mean, no, not really. Let me go check." And he was like, "What if Greg wanted to step down?" So like it wasn't like a planned thing because he was already he was already replaced before the trade. Not before the trade, after the trade. I mean, like as soon as the trade was done and Grayson went to the Moose, it was like we had a moment and he was like, "Man, I don't know if I can do this anymore. All my guards keep leaving me." You know, we were a little emotional.
He started crying.
But we powered through it and he stayed and then got Peyton and he was happy again. And now he's going for Revenge Season Part 2 on the Moose. All right, J. Cotton and Sam, ready up, Jesus Christ.
Am I not ready?
No.
I was always
What's the
Jay
power
Carter,
rankings?
I have a question. Can I ask him this question real quick? It's kind of nothing. I mean, it kind of is something to do with it, you know? So, like, Jay Carter. So, you know, are you a point guard or a shooting guard?
point guard, I believe.
You're a point? Okay, so you gotta have court vision, right? Right. Okay. So, like, do you ever get, like, good compliments on passes? Like, oh, good pass, Jay Carter. Like, what I'm trying to say is you're Asian and, like, your eyes are kind of slanted.
Oh my god. Bro.
I love you, Jay Carter.
Alright, Brady, what's your power rankings?
1, the only undefeated team left. Only fair to keep them there. Louisville Knights.
My one is probably Knights.
My one's nice.
Number 2, this could go to like
That's hard.
one of 3 teams. And if you say any of these 3 teams, you're not crazy.
I'm gonna say Kodiak for me.
I can't. I can't do it.
I'm gonna say Barons. I mean, that's like kind of biased. Like,
It's really interchangeable.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. I feel like it's just interchangeable, but I can't give it to the Kodiaks because the Barons have had so much success. And they got beat by they got beat by the Jets with no excuse.
Yeah,
Like
the Jets
30
had
bombs. And it was not
Wait, you
like
talking
and it,
about
was
Jets and
not-
Barons?
it was not like when Jets and Barons played, it was like a stupid excuse like, "Oh yeah, well we didn't have our 77 guy upgraded to a 78 yet, so we just weren't at full form. And like we didn't have all our badges equipped." It wasn't like a dumb excuse like that. It's like a genuine the playbook was just like not anything that was going to work for the Jets.
I also feel like Barons could have won that game. Even
I
if
do too.
that's
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm going to keep the Barons at my 2 because I think the Barons could have easily won that game. That's what when I was talking about it, a lot of people thought I think I was saying that like the Barons like wouldn't have won if the playbook was different. No, I think the Barons would have won, could have won still, or the Jets could have won. But I think it goes down to the wire for sure.
definitely.
It's clear. It's clearly a 30-point difference or 20-point. It was a 20-point simcast. It was clearly a 20-point difference though because, but no, it was simcasted at 20 originally.
We won by 45
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but it was
it's 128.
simcasted at 20.
and won by 45.
The reason I think we would have won that is shot selection because Vontae went 8 for 21. Ravid went 5 for 16. Adam Bay went 3 for 14. Aiden Van went 3 for 3. And James Harden went 2 for 2.
They your ass.
And that was, but I feel like that's partially due to the playbook they used. They didn't get a lot of good looks out of it. And I think that the team now is better than that team with Free Smith instead of Aiden James.
Oh, definitely.
I think that game, I do think the Barons win. But I think it's definitely a big enough difference to make up for the simcast margin there, as we saw that when they played the Kodiaks. Because once the playbook was back normal, they slaughtered the Kodiaks that slaughtered the Barons. So it's really hard to rank these 3 teams and anywhere you put them. I'm probably going to go Barons, Jets, Kodiaks.
I think mine's Barons Kodiaks too.
Mine, Kodiaks, Barons, Jets.
I got Barons, Kodiaks, Jets. No,
How am I
Barons, Jets, Kodiaks.
I'm not a Barons player and have Barons at 3. No, I'm changing mine. Barons, Kodiaks, Jets.
So
Yeah.
Brady's the only one that has Jets.
I think it's really interchangeable between those 2 teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 teams.
Because
You're not wrong wherever you put those 3 teams.
Yeah.
I mean the Jets are a team that one day I think could, by the end of the season, and depending on how the Barons finish, I think you could have the Jets at 2. Because another thing people don't talk about the Jets a whole lot is that when they played the Knights, they did get simcasted by 20, but they had a chance to take the lead, and that was the best collective team game that I think I've ever been watched. Maybe not, but I mean, they had like a total of like 20 blocks. Like, I think Ricky had 7 blocks that game, and Elmer had like 6, and then both of them had like 3 steals. They played like Boston Crane could miss 50 points from him. Like, and they had a chance to take the lead. They missed open shots to take the lead. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like they put up such a good fight against such a good team there that I'm going to give them some credit. Even though it counts as a loss on the win-loss column and you can't ever turn that around, like just power rankings-wise, I'm going to give them some credit for that game.
I think they just folded under pressure. They really couldn't.
Go ahead.
No, it's cool. They really folded under pressure. They had like many opportunities, but like they just couldn't stop. Like after their run, they couldn't stop anything. Our defense just fell apart. And it was just like that was where we started to shoot momentum from us.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm not is they're not consistent like, at all. I mean, the game they lost to the Knights, Boston went 9 for 24. Jake had a 5 for 18. They're not consistent.
I'm laying down blocks like Jason Kelsey.
Changes. I think they could like get back to the elite team to where like they made the finals and stuff like that. I think they could.
Oh my God. They're still definitely.
Yeah, they're elite. Yeah. I think we made some changes, but like we don't know how that'll like really work. We played one good team in Kodiaks in like our best like form, but I just don't know how the rest of the season will turn out if we play more elite teams, even in the playoffs.
I don't think the Jets have to play anyone else. That's top four. I think their schedule's just right now.
Yeah,
But I just
oh, go ahead.
go ahead.
Stop fucking running from daddy.
I only put them at 4 because they're inconsistent.
Yeah.
Just
And it seems like even tonight against the Neptunes, they couldn't put together 4 quarters of basketball. Like the Jets are gonna have their runs.
that's their main problem.
They
And
always
that's
normally aren't too great in the first and the fourth quarter.
And that's honestly also kind of become their niche because they play some of the best like quarters of basketball you'll see. I mean, they're capable of scoring ridiculous runs on a stacked Louisville Knights team, you know, like they hit like a 20-3 run on them to get back into that game and almost take it over. And that's as it's their downfall, it's also kind of part of their niche. It's just you can't beat the Jets and like feel comfortable. Like there's not a lead you can have on them that's going to be there's never a chance you can shut them down. Cuz there's always the possibility they come back and catch fire. And they aren't always going to, but the chance is always there.
I also think that's one of the problems for the Jets. I feel like there's sometimes where in the first quarter, if they do lose some, like, if they're like down by a bit and they do make a comeback, I feel like there's some situations where like they kind of need to start their fire off like earlier in the game. 'Cause it can't be too late. 'Cause if it's like too late, then like sometimes in that
Let's
situation,
go.
Dylan, that's the wrong goal. You score in the yellow one. I just watched that. Please somebody clip that.
Oh my god.
Whoops.
Oh my god, they just went. Oh god,
No.
this game's over.
I think we lost. Yep. Oh no, it's my sport. Give me a minute.
Oh, y'all have faith.
That's
Oh
what they
yeah,
said
now we're
about
playing
King.
football.
Faith.
It's the real football.
Meow, 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 meow. We'll show y'all how to play some football.
Soccer, football. David.
David spelling it like a queer. I can't say that.
Alright. Who's at the 5?
David spelling it like a homosexual.
Come on, get a score. Oh my god.
Oh my
Just leave. Just leave.
Oh my
That guy
god.
just went down.
Oh, it's a football.
I'm leaving. Jesus Christ.
Me too.
That wasn't even a fault for him.
Yeah, we did not do that.
Who's at the 5?
Bitch.
Moose.
Moose.
Force.
Force? Are you smoking?
I think the Force
Wait,
beat the
wait, wait.
Moose.
I think the Force lost, but like the Force have looked better in my opinion.
Bro.
I see. Yeah, I can see that.
I got the Moose 6.
Dude, you.
Who do you have at 5? Outlaws?
No, my 5 is the Force. The Force
Oh yeah. Okay, the Force is my 6.
Yeah, mine too.
And then 7. 7. What do we all got?
Oh, Outlaws.
Yeah, I think it's the Outlaws.
Yeah, I think so too. Pen and paper, I think they're just a better team than the Neptunes. Even though the Neptunes tend to hang around on better teams a lot more than they do. Oh my god, I hate this. But I feel like the Outlaws, pen and paper, are the better team. They've just got more assets right now.
Yeah, Cole's made some
The
pretty
Outlaws?
good, pretty good moves.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be right back.
All right. After the
They got
Outlaws,
JJ Carr.
yeah, they do have JJ Carr.
I don't
They
know
do.
if it's JJ Carr, to be fair.
They got Cole. Who's their small forward?
Some random dude.
Yeah. Oh my god, man.
All right, we got to communicate. If you get through, then just let everybody know.
It's the one right there.
Oh, good. Thanks, Dylan. Good deal.
Okay.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It's this one. No, it's not. Don't go through that one. Don't go through that one.
It's this one right here.
Where? Which one?
That's some valuable information right there.
Which one?
Wait, what?
Everyone's going through this one. I'm going through this one.
Oh, alright, hey, it's this one over here, right by me, right here. That one, yeah. Bro, I just slid on that thing.
Fuck.
Don't go through that one, Dylan. Don't go through that one, Dylan.
Hey, it's this one, it's this one, it's this one, it's this one.
Which one?
I just qualled.
I'm also about to call. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Oh no, Dick on it.
Motherfucker.
It's okay. Me and Dylan got crazy.
I'm tired of
Really?
these bullshit.
Just try and qual so we feel safer. Who do you guys got after the Outlaws?
I don't know. That's hard.
I'm gonna probably go
Obviously, I'm gonna say
Neptunes.
Sharks.
Probably lowrider. Nah.
What?
Yeah, the Sharks. It's Sharks. Not the lowriders, not the lowriders.
Who do you guys got after the Sharks? Because Sharks will
Neptunes.
probably be for me after the Neptunes.
Yeah, mine's Neptunes, then Lowriders.
Mine's Neptunes and Lowriders, yeah. And I think the Lowriders got a lot of potential because I think Bryce is a different player than we've really ever seen. But, I mean, Chase Warren was even
haven't
like,
seen
I know
much
they were
of
both slasher, but
Yeah.
I mean, he was like coming out of nowhere and blocking shots. Like he just seemed, I know they're the same build, but he just seemed like more athletic and he played more athletic. Like Warren was just like kind of like a got to the rim and like finished. He like got to the rim and dunked like 5 or 6 times. And it wasn't like a get up and like wide open dunk on a cut. Like it was like defender on his hip went up and hung on the rim.
Now Chase Warren's great with the Barons.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Gonna leave.
Yeah, Sam's gone, but I mean we could still do pretender contender without Sam.
Yeah. Oh hell, dude, I don't know. Hey, can you explain it to me real quick?
Yeah.
Please.
Okay, well, everyone will name a category. So I were to go first, and I were to say Neptune's making the playoffs, pretender or contender.
Pretender.
And then you guys would be like, are they a pretender to make the playoffs, or are they an actual contender?
Oh, pretender. Yeah, I got it.
Who are they gonna have to play in the play-in to make the playoffs?
I don't know. You tell
Miami.
me.
That'd probably the Sharks.
Oh, never mind.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm saying contender because I think it's possible.
I see something for David. I think he could lead the team
Yeah,
into playoffs,
yeah,
playing,
I
and
say
it's the
contender
Sharks.
Yeah,
If David
I
wants
just
to
don't
stick
think
true to his next vow from last year, I don't care what anyone says. I'm going to the playoffs. I think they can do it. That's why I asked that, just because I wanted to know what you guys thought about David going to the playoffs if he could do it.
I'm going to the playoffs.
I don't care what anyone says.
Oh, bro, I love me some David De La Cruz, bro.
Me too, man. That's what I'm thinking. Contender. As of right now, I don't feel like they're like the favorite in that game, but I feel like
I mean, I wouldn't say
they're
that.
they could become the favorite. Jay Cotto, what's yours?
David,
For contender pretender.
Yeah.
boy, I don't even know what he
Oh, I
just said.
didn't.
He said, no, like, what's yours, bro? Like, bro, oh my god.
Oh, my bad. Let's go with the Outlaws.
I'm gonna say contenders for real.
To make the playoffs,
Yeah.
contenders. I feel like they're the favorites in that game too, because they play the Lowriders. And I think the Lowriders were everyone's 10.
If they were to get into the what's it called? If they were to get into the playoffs, their playing matchup would be fairly easy to them. I feel like.
Mhm.
Don't get me wrong, they're both sucky teams, but like, I don't think the Outlaws are that bad after the recent moves. Alright, Dylan, go.
Oh. Shit. I gotta think of a good one. That'd be a good one. What'd I say last time?
Bug Bingus with no context.
Oh no! Before no. Like last time.
Don't know what
All
last
right,
time.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna say Dylan White, Defensive Player of the Year.
Contender.
I think it's.
Oh, for real?
I
don't
think
think it-
defensively he's done. He's like really shaped the Baron defense into a.
Yeah.
Crockpot is really good contender. Crackpot. I meant Drake Crackpot. I think he's a really high contender too, but
Yeah.
I think Dylan might be one of the most impactful defensive players in the league right now.
Okay. Make me feel good about
I agree
myself.
with that. I agree with that.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think so. Is there anything else you guys like we didn't cover? We only got 2 minutes of record time left.
Let's go. This might be a hard one. Barons to the finals, contender, pretender. I'm only saying. The reason for this is because they still play a really tough Knights team.
Yeah, I'm saying contender.
I'm saying.
I don't think they're not my pick to make it. Like if I had to bet on it right now, I'd bet on the Knights. But I don't think they're a pretender by any means. I think the Knights and the Barons both are the teams I'd say contender, but I think Force, Outlaws, and Lowriders, I'm gonna say all 3 of those are pretenders.
Yeah, I think contender on that one, but it's really close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're still a tough team. It's hard to beat them.
Yeah. Well, we got 30 seconds of record time left, so I'm gonna wrap it up.
Barons
But
Nation. Let's ride.
yeah, that's about it. We got like 2 weeks until All-Star break, so a lot to be excited for. A lot of good games coming up. So yeah, thanks for making it this far. If you made it this far, comment purple unicorn, and we'll give you a badge point. Just DM Sam proof. Screenshot it and DM Sam that you commented purple unicorn.